Hi, your girl here. I just wanted to hop on here and do a video that I think is a bit of an introduction video to kind of tell my new followers, because I noticed that a number of new followers, just who I am, what this page is about, and different things I post. So first and foremost, my name is Naomi, as the profile name would suggest, and I live in Lusaka, Zambia. I'm Zambian born and bred. And some things about me is that I love God. I love Jesus. My faith is the center of my life. Everything I post, the way I live my life is lived through the lens of my faith. So you'll see a lot of posts around that. Secondly, I love family. I really am very strong around my family. I love the relationships I have with them. I'm very intentional about them, especially as I've grown older. So my siblings, my parents, you'll see me talk about them a lot. This is basically, I think if you were to ask me how to describe my page, I would say it's a kind of like an everyday lifestyle page. So different elements of my life, I just posted here because there's some things that are worth remembering. So I've talked about my faith, my family. Career-wise, I am a lawyer. I've been a lawyer for a couple of years. I love my job. I don't love every single aspect of it, but I believe I was created to do this. And so it's what I do. And things you'll see me post about in terms of my life are around things to do with skincare. Yes, things to do with skincare, issues around fashion and style, because I am very, very passionate about fashion and style. It's the thing I love the most. And so much so that I actually created another Instagram page where I plan to post a lot more around fashion when I do have the time. So at the moment, I still post here around fashion and style, but the plan is eventually all those posts will solely be on that page. So if you're interested in it, you can follow it. It's called Stylish Z Lawyer. Get it? Stylish Zambian lawyer, not rocket science. So check it out. Follow if you want. And something else you always see me post around are my nails. One of the things that I remember doing, I've always loved doing my nails, but there was a point in time where I just stopped, and I was undergoing therapy. And one of the things my therapist told me was I was extremely exhausted with my workload and everything that was on my plate. And I kept on wanting to wait for that one vacation, that one leave to get it over and done with. And I remember I was in a season where I couldn't take leave from work for like 2 years. So I was really, really exhausted. And so one of the things my therapist told me was to just find pockets of rest, to find pockets of rest. So by pockets of rest, she just meant what are certain things that you can put in place that can energize you to keep you going. And one of the things that I love getting done are my nails. So since then, I am very religious about getting my nails done. And I'm one of those people who will never, ever have a plain set. The fancier, the better. The more patterns, the better. So I post a lot around nails as well. So another thing I post about is my hair. I've always had natural hair, and so I would post a lot around getting my hair done, going to the salon, or just doing something simple at home. In the middle of last year, I did get my hair locked, and so now you're going to see a lot of posts around my locked hair. And the journey that I will be on concerning that. So this page is not about anything specific. That's why I said it's an everyday lifestyle page. I drop my thoughts here and there, just different things I'm thinking about, different things that are running through my mind, the different things that are going on. Sometimes that also looks like traveling. The different times I do get to travel out, I also post here. So yeah, that is a roundup of who I am, and welcome to my page. I hope you enjoy interacting with me. Bye.
Few days ago, one of Naomi's video went viral. And as you know, when a video went viral, it often hit the wrong side of internet. Her video went viral and hit the wrong side of the internet, drawing the attention of internet warriors to her page, and a lot of people came to her page, insulting her, bullying her, calling her all sorts of names, insulting her look and her features, and that got to her. According to her, she said initially when she started getting those comments, she was like, what is happening? Because she is a lawyer and she had never made any video that could provoke anybody to give her hate comment. And she went through the hate comment, like there were a lot of hate comments. She started deleting the comments, but at a point she feel like the hate comments keep coming, so she stopped deleting them and made a video addressing people. In her video, she said something very touching. She said that she's not your everyday girl. Like, she know that she do not have the aesthetically pleasing face, but she has more to her than her look. And also she said that she's a very gentle and well-mannered person, that she have never offended anybody on the internet or do anything that could warrant people to give her hate comments. So she do not know the reason why those people hating on her, insulting her features, were doing what they were doing. She also said that she do not need anybody to remind her that she's unattractive, that she knew her place, that she knew that she have all those features, but she never allowed those features to hold her down or define who she is. And the funniest thing is that, as you have watched, right, she's well educated, well spoken, very clean person, very fashionable, a practicing lawyer in Zambia, had a lot going on for her. But despite everything she is, people still define her by the way she look. And this is so very bad. Honestly, sometimes I feel like, why do people go to the internet and decide to be bad people? Because you have to be very ugly in and out for you to leave a nasty comment on somebody page, somebody that you do not know, somebody that did not offend you. You have to be the worst person. You have to be like a very nasty, ugly ass person for you to do that. I always say this: the people who go online to leave hate comments are the most unhappy people on earth. So because of the hate comments, her page blew up. Before her video blew up, before the whole hate comments, she was around 1K followers. But as her video blew up and people were giving her hate comments, people started talking about her. Right now, she's close to 100,000 followers. As at the time of this video, she have gathered 80,000 followers on her Instagram. And also, like here, she have also created another business page for her fashion, because she know a lot about fashion. Guys, I will let you watch some of the videos she made addressing those comments, because she have took down the first video she made that she was saying, I know that I'm ugly, but you don't need to remind me of that. She have took that down, and she made another follow-up video saying that she's a living creature created by God, and if you're mocking and laughing her, you're basically mocking and laughing your God. Before I let you watch what she said, I will say one thing. Sometimes people accumulate curse on themselves because of things they do on the internet. I believe in spirituality. A lot of people are very spiritually strong. Some people are witches. Some people have strong connection with God, that if you made them cry and they cry and lay curse on you, you forever remain cursed. I wish you guys, or people who are going on the internet bullying people, you will consider before bullying anybody, because at the end of the day, you do not know the power behind that person. So I will let you watch Naomi speak.
Hi, your girl here. I'm just hopping on here to just have a chat around where my brain is. Like, yesterday I had responded to what I would term a audacious comment that I'd received on one of my videos. And so later on in the evening, I took down that video I had done as a response. And so this video now is to kind of give you a picture about where my brain is and what that was all about. So sit down, relax, and let's have a chat. So a little bit of background, right? For the last 2 months or so, I have, like, my following has grown a lot. It's doubled. It's more than doubled. And by the way, welcome on board. I love you. Let's have a great time together, right? But that has also made me exposed to a side of Instagram that I've never been exposed to. So my videos have also been exposed to audiences that I normally wouldn't be exposed to. And so one of the repercussions of that is that I have people commenting on my videos that are just plain mean. No other word to describe it but plain mean. And so the first time I got comments that I felt were mean, I was taken aback. Really, really taken aback, because it's never happened to me, and it was so new. And so I was kind of like, wait, what? What's going on? And then I quickly moved from being like shocked about it, and then being kind of like, but that's just so mean. Like, why would you do that to another human being? Like, that's just mean, right? So I moved from shock to that. And I think that response is also part of shock. And then I moved from that to anger. Somewhere along the lines, I decided, hey, it's my page. It's my post. So in as much as you can't control what people say on a normal basis, at the very least, I can control where they say it. So if you're going to say it on my page or on my post, I'm going to delete it. So I started deleting whichever comments that I felt was mean. And then I quickly became tired of that, because I do work. And I do have a life outside of Instagram, so I really did not have the time or the energy to start responding to all those posts or deleting them or things like that. So that didn't live long. And so in my moments of being angry, I did respond to one of those comments, and I posted it. And, you know, my lovely people came to my defense about that, which was wonderful and great. And thank you so much. It really restored my faith in the goodness of people who are majority, or a majority follow me. So great. But I took it down. And the reason why I took it down was partly because after a conversation I had with my sister, and so I was telling her about it, and she was just asking me a very simple question. She was just like, you know what? And she was reminding me, she's like, you know, you can't control what people say. And that's true. That's true across board. You can never control what people say, right? But what it triggers in you, and your response to what people are saying, is just a mirror to help you to see what is in you. And so she was just asking me, like, okay, yes, you're pissed off about this, but what exactly is pissing you off? Like, what exactly is this unearthing in you? Can you have a sit down with yourself and find out? So that's what I did. I sat down with myself and I was trying to figure it out, like what's going on around this. Like, don't get me wrong, like if people like say something mean to you, it's natural to be upset, but it's also good to also know what exactly about what they've said have upset you, because there's some things that people say that are mean, right? And it's mean, but then it will like brush over your head because it's like totally inconsequential. But then there are other things that just like hit home. And so those are the things you have to like sit down and say, wait, why is this hitting home? And so that's what I did. And, you know, when it comes to appearance and stuff, like I grew up having a lot of comments around my appearance, my nose, other features of my face, other features of my body. And so I was very insecure about my appearance for a very long time. And then thank the Lord, I started liking myself. Not just loving myself, like I actually started liking myself, and I started liking exactly how I'm made. So that was a great, and that was a long journey, but a great journey as well. And then you get these comments, right, concerning my face and my features and other things. And so I had to sit down and say, okay, God, what is going on here? What is this? What's happening here? And then And then just seeing even in like getting upset and making a video about it, and having a conversation with my sister. I feel like God just clocked me and said, "Ish, I think you need to sit down, because this is bigger than what you are making it, or this is more serious than what it could be. Yes, people are mean. Yes, you can ignore them and stuff like that. But it identified, like for me, it helped me identify a bigger problem or a bigger concern. And I think it's a concern that we should all have. And what do I mean by this? I think that it's very easy, and I've been guilty of this. I think it's very easy to, especially in this world of social media, to look at people's videos and posts and stuff like that, and respond with derogatory marks, or even if you don't, some of us don't even post it, but we'll think it and do that, and not respond, or we just laugh on our own. But I was reminded of the scripture about how we were woven together in our mother's womb, right? And the fact that God saw us even before we were created. Like he's the one who knit us together. And so that tells me that every intricate detail of even my features was something that God put thought and time into, right, to create. And not just mine, but every single living person on this earth. He did that. And so I sat down, and it dawned on me that by laughing at a person, by laughing at what has been created, aren't you in essence laughing at the creator? Yes, my features are, a mixture of my mother and my father and other, distant generations back. And so I carry their features because they are my blood. But again, God was the one who orchestrated the fact that I'll get my father's nose and his eyebrows, and his mouth. Actually, a lot of my features are from my dad, and all that jazz. He's the one who orchestrated all that. And so if anyone were to have an issue with that, it comforted me, in the sense that it's not a issue around, like, you don't have an issue with me. You have an issue with God who created me. And so that also that's a comforting thought in terms of me being, commented on. But it's a scary thought for the people who are commenting, because, and this video, I'm not even expecting this to really change anyone's behavior, because people will be what they want to be. Again, this is just a mental dump for you to kind of figure out where my brain is in this. And so it's scary to think that as a human being, I've got the audacity, and it is audacity. I've got the audacity to laugh at God. Like, this is God. This is Lord of Lords, King of Kings, Creator of the universe, Alpha and Omega, omniscient, omnipotent, all powerful, all knowing. This God who is God alone, who no one can compare to and nothing can compare. This God who is uncreated. He was there before time began, and everything like that. This God, me, who is human being and nothing in his eyes, I'm laughing at him. That is scary.
Now, this is my opinion, right? Guys, mind you, this is my personal opinion. I believe that if you have anything that is giving you insecurity on your body, you can do something about it. You can go to plastic surgeon and fix it. We know a lot of jobs done by people. Even a lot of countries invented plastic surgery to fix on things that is genetic to them. Many countries right now have created a lot of option to fix something we know that is genetic to them. Even right now, people are going to surgeon to get themselves look taller, to do some things on their body to look taller. Right now, people are giving infants plastic surgery. I watched a video of this white commenter who is making commentary video on beauty. She said one thing that stood out for me. She said that nobody is born beautiful. There are very few people on earth that are born with beautiful face, mold body, hourglass body. There are very few people on earth that are born like that. A lot of people, including all these celebrities, got their body fixed. So if you have anything that is giving you insecurity, instead of going to therapy to boost your confidence, go to plastic surgeon and fix it. Fix the one you can fix. I believe in that. But this is just my opinion. Instead of giving my money to a therapy and letting that person tell me how to be confident on myself, I would rather use that money and fix myself and fix things on my body. Because if you look deep, a lot of people are into plastic surgery, and there are a lot of plastic surgery that are safe. But guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section.